Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of No Huddle with Zach Arndt. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Purdue Boilermakers, giving a little preview for the upcoming 2022 college football season, led by head coach Jeff Brohm, going into year 6. Under him, offensive coordinator Brian Rome, defensive coordinators Ron English and Mark Hagan. Purdue, one of those really exciting teams a season ago, very surprising in the best way possible. They went 9-4, had a couple of big wins. They were competitive in the Big Ten. Some key players returning for them. Payne Durham, the tight end, big target, especially in the red zone. 6 touchdown catches a season ago. Quarterback Aiden O'Connell, one of the best quarterbacks in the Big Ten. 3,700 passing yards, 28 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. Safety Jalen Graham's returning. 64 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, a sack, and 2 interceptions in 2021. Some key losses. David Bell, probably their best player a season ago. He had 1,200 receiving yards, 14-yard average with 6 total touchdowns. George Karlaftis, the outstanding defensive end. He had 5 sacks last year, also 11.5 tackles for loss. Xander Horvath, one of the more versatile running backs in the Big Ten last year, 320 rushing yards, over 100 receiving yards. He was one of those gadget players for Purdue last year. I remember the Ohio State game. Almost every third down, they'd either hand it off to him, give it to him on a jet sweep, throw a screen, something to him. 2022 recruits, they signed 4-star quarterback Brady Allen, 4-star D lineman Nick Carraway, and 4-star D lineman Joe Strickland. Looking at the depth chart, Milton Wright, starting wide receiver a season ago. He's going to be coming back for his senior season. Tyrone Tracy, Brock Thompson, TJ Shedfield, Deion Brooks, and Mershawn Rice make up that receiving core. Eric Miller, the senior left tackle, is returning. Spencer Holstead, junior left guard, is returning. And then junior Gus Hartwig at center, he's going to be coming back. Breaking in some new starters at right guard and right tackle. I think that's going to be Marcus Embo and Cam Craig. Payne Durham, as I already mentioned, he's returning at tight end. Garrett Miller, probably going to be the backup. Aiden O'Connell at quarterback. I already mentioned, probably one of the better quarterbacks in the Big Ten. Running back King Dore and Samson James are going to make up the running back room. Looking at defense, replacing George Karlaftis, I think Jack Sullivan, the senior, is going to step in there. They also return starters Branson Dean, Lawrence Johnson, and Kydron Jenkins. I apologize if I said that wrong. Kieran Douglas at inside linebacker, along with O.C. Brothers and Semisi Fakasiki. Probably said that wrong, I apologize. At corner, we got Corey Trice, the senior, along with Reese Taylor, Jalen Graham, Chris Jefferson, and Cam Allen, all seniors right there. They also have Jamari Brown, who's also a senior. He started last year. He's definitely going to be in the mix this year. Looking at some team stats for the Boilermakers last season. Offensive efficiency, they ranked 40th. Defensive efficiency, they ranked 48th. Explosive plays on offense, they're 69th. And then 72nd on defense and allowing explosive plays. Finishing drives, I'm sure they want to be better. They're 60th in the country. Turnover margin, -3. That's not very good. That was good for 80th in the country. That was a big reason they lost 4 games. Could you imagine if they had like a +5, +6 turnover margin? I mean, they managed to win 9 games with a -3 in the Big Ten. So that put them at 9-4 last year, 6-3 in the Big Ten. Looking ahead to 2022, they open up with a very tough game for an opening game. I believe this game is on a Thursday, and they play Penn State. I think they're going to lose that game, even though it is home. I think Penn State's going to have a bounce-back year, so they're going to start out 0-1 with Indiana State coming to town in Week 2. I have Purdue winning that game, along with going to Syracuse and winning, also beating Florida Atlantic. 3-1. Heading to Minnesota, I think they win that as well. So they're sitting at 4-1 right now. But I do have them losing the next 4. I think they're going to lose at Maryland, lose to Nebraska, at Wisconsin, and to Iowa. That Wisconsin game, I'm just not feeling too confident in Purdue's defense to stop the run against Wisconsin and Iowa. But with Iowa has one of the better pass defenses, and if Purdue can't run the ball, that's going to be a very long game for Purdue. At Illinois and Northwestern, next 2 games, I think they'll win both of those. At Indiana, this is probably going to be one of the better games on their schedule, but I do have them losing to Indiana. And with that, that puts them at 6-6 on the season. So it is a drop-off from 2021. A big part in that, you lose your best player on both sides of the ball. Some fall-off's going to happen. You lose David Bell at wide receiver, George Karlaftis at defensive end. I mean, it's not going to be a rebuilding year. They have a lot of guys. As I mentioned, they have a lot of seniors who played a lot of football. Big Ten's going to be really good this year, though. I mean, coming off 9-4, Purdue fans got to be happy. And with them being happy with 9-4, 6-6 shouldn't be the end of the world. I think they're going to go bowling, win your bowl game. 7-6 season for Purdue in 2022. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one.